Hello, and welcome to my mini showcase of Philip Morris and how their cigarette advertising reflects the changes in strategies and tactics of the tobacco industry in response to the growing scientific evidence linking smoking to lung cancer. Founded in 1847 by Philip Morris, the company started off selling tobacco and ready-made cigarettes in a small tobacco shop in London. By 1902, the company expanded and became known as Philip Morris and Co. Limited and began manufacturing cigarettes in Richmond, Virginia. Over time, as the company continued to expand and evolve, Philip Morris quickly became one of the most prominent names in the tobacco industry. In the period from the 1920s to the 40s, most Philip Morris advertisements follow the basic formula: Johnny, the iconic bellboy mascot, slogans, respected fears, and text claiming the products to be less irritating or even beneficial for health. These components appealed rationally and emotionally to consumers, as they personified the brand, painted Philip Morris cigarettes as medically safer and scientifically superior to smoke, and depicted smokers as accomplished and portrayed a well-liked and desirable lifestyle. This particular advertisement uses the pilot and a 40 figure to symbolize trustworthiness, success, and sophistication as qualities associated with Philip Morris. This suggests that even professionals like pilots prefer to smoke Philip Morris cigarettes, reinforcing consumers to see their cigarette as a part of a successful and respected lifestyle. Advertisements like these set the stage for decades to come, until cigarette advertising encountered a dramatic shift. Marlboro is the best-selling cigarette brand in the world and has dominated markets all around the globe. Yet, most consumers of the brand are unaware that before Marlboro was known for cowboys, it was marketed to female smokers. Introduced in 1924 by Philip Morris, Marlboro initially marketed as a luxury cigarette to women. The cigarette featured ivory-tipped filters designed to prevent lipstick stains, appealing to women concerned about damaging their lips. The "Mild as May" slogan reinforces the idea of a gentle, elegant smoking experience meant to elevate one's femininity. Before health concerns came into play, appearance and status were paramount in shaping consumers' preferences and advertising strategies. The advertisement is a striking contrast to the rugged masculine look the brand would later adopt. In the 1950s, Marlboro went through a major transformation. After multiple studies linking smoking to lung cancer, Philip Morris rebranded Marlboro as a filtered cigarette for men. In 1954, ad agency Leo Burnett launched a new campaign, the Marlboro Man, arguably the most iconic figure in cigarette advertising history. What followed was massive success, transforming the brand into one of the most successful advertising campaigns in history. The reason behind this success comes from the image of the cowboy. Cowboys represent freedom, toughness, and individualism, all qualities idolized in American masculinity. Instead of rational arguments, the advertisement appeals to emotional, identity-driven marketing. The famous slogan, "Come to where the flavor is, come to Marlboro Country," suggests smoking Marlboro cigarettes brings the smoker to an authentic, imaginary world where smoking is a natural, manly, and satisfying experience. The Marlboro Man offered more than just a cigarette, it sold a lifestyle. Fast forward to the 1970s and 80s, and Marlboro fully embraced the image of the cowboy. However, the Marlboro Man campaign transitioned into the health-conscious era of consumers, where Marlboro expanded its brand to identify with smokers seeking a healthier and safer choice while giving up the masculine image. Marlboro Lights were introduced as the healthier alternative, although now we know this was misleading. In the advertisement, a lone cowboy rides through a snowy forest beside the calm river. The landscape feels quiet, peaceful, and serene. The scene evokes a sense of purity, softening the tough cowboy image while supporting the idea that Marlboro Lights are a cleaner smoke. The spirit of Marlboro in a low-tar cigarette translates into, you don't have to give up a masculine identity to make a smarter choice. In the last 10 years, Philip Morris has shifted its branding to smoke-free products, such as e-cigarettes, nicotine pouches, and heated tobacco products, as a commitment to a smoke-free future. The company has invested over $14 billion into research and development to create smoke-free alternatives that use nicotine without burning up, designed to replace cigarettes in the near future. Despite these efforts, however, their legacy in advertising lives on. Philip Morris advertisements demonstrate a remarkable evolution the advertising industry went through in the 20th century. The advertisements reveal how the industry didn't just sell cigarettes, they sold a lifestyle and an identity, and molded it to fit the mood of each consumer era. This transformation could be most clearly seen with Marlboro and how they responded to the shifts in cultural, social, and scientific landscapes of America. Cigarette advertising didn't just reflect culture, it actively shaped it. This analysis reveals how powerful and influential advertising can be, especially when it's used to shape public perception more than reality. Thanks for watching.